Ellerwood enters Santos only to be by be attacked by a group of strangers. In a desperate moment, he is rescued by a childhood friend, Marquis Ossius' younger brother, Hector. The assailant's leader reveals an unknown party seeks Ellerwood's home. Ellerwood cannot help but think this is related to his father's disappearance. In search of more traces of his father's footsteps, Ellerwood sets out for the castle of Lord Helmen, the Marquis of Santos. Chapter 13, In Search of Truth. Hey yo everyone, it's Joke here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fire Emblem. In the last episode, we seeked audience with Marquis Santos. However, we were attacked on the way, and luckily we were saved by Hector and his fine knight Oswin, and we were able to be reunited with Sarah and Matthew. This episode we will be continuing to seek audience with Lord Helmen.
Master Ephidel, what is the meaning of this?
Peace, Lord Helmen. Whatever is wrong.
You said you were just going to frighten Ellerwood. Your man almost killed him. My patience is at an end. Decide I must tell Ellerwood everything and apologize.
You would betray us.
I am tired of you and Black Fang. Now remove yourself from my castle. Your presence pains me.
Lord Helmen, is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
Nothing.
In that case, you're no longer of any use.
What? Where's the castle, Ellerwood?
We have to speak with Lord Helmen.
That's not gonna happen, laddie.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh boy, you'd better to worry about yourself. I'll be worm's meat before much longer.
You think so? I think my axe will change your mind.
Ha! The cub thinks he's a wolf. Does your bark match your bite? I got that in the completely wrong order, but whatever. Tell me what, if you make it to the castle alive, we'll find out, eh?
And he activates his trap card.
Hey you, yeah, that little dog. Yeah, that's right, or you're gone.
I know. Just got this job. I don't want to lose it. Of course, the smart thing would be to not to get involved with this ugly bunch. Got to have gold if I want to eat, though. I was too picky before. If I think about the time I passed on Kalen, nothing funny about that. That man, what was his name? Matthew? Had it been for him, I would have starved to death.
What are you mumbling about? Get over here now!
Yes, I'm coming. At least I've got work. Nice to be working with you, Mark. As a German knight foray, I'm here to serve Lord Elwood and you, Mark. I await your command. And so this chapter starts. As I mentioned earlier, we do now have Matthew and Sarah back on our side. And Sarah is embarrassingly close to a level up. But actually, an important distinction I don't think that I mentioned in the last episode. If you're playing Hector mode, in the last chapter, you would have actually gotten Matthew early. Hector, I'll be talking about this later, but Hector's story mode has some completely different chapters. Most chapters are the same, but some of them aren't. Yeah. Jeez. Let's equip the Iron Axe. Just want the Wolf Bell to break. Yeah, you would have gotten Matthew as early. Yeah, as early as the last chapter. If, you were not the last chapter. You actually would have gotten him in chapter 11 if you were playing Hector mode. I am not playing in Hector mode. I actually have never been in Hector mode for myself. I remember the last time I tried recording this, Hector kept missing, and that was very fun. Woo! Yeah, my last time recording this, this is actually my third time trying to record this episode. I like this. This is weird for me specifically because I very rarely, at the beginning of Pokemon Emerald, before I was an idiot and somehow got my save data deleted. Like, I didn't even delete it. Ooh, good level up, Sarah. But yeah, I was just overall pretty much a freaking dumbass and somehow got my data deleted. And, well, that project got canceled, but that very rarely... one problem that my Let's Plays have always had, and just me in general, that I'm always trying to improve, I'm very inconsistent when I upload. I'm very sorry about that. I really want to try and be more consistent with uploads soon. Because I feel like I haven't really been that, what be a good purpose? Yeah, I just haven't been posting as much content for you guys as I really should, and I do genuinely feel pretty bad about that. Or, yeah. I was just checking this. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to record, which is weird considering now that I have off for the rest of the school year is when I'm not doing as well with recording. Okay, Matthew. I think it's time we pull back, good buddy. Let's get Sarah over here. And by gods, is it a good thing that... Oh no. Oh, yes. Take him out. Alright, that's good. It's very good. And, one thing I would like to mention real quick. Here, if you want all the side quest chapters, go visit that village. And, wow, I can't believe I haven't acknowledged him up to this point. Oh. I'm surprised we're not in the archer's range. Guy. He is a non-boss character, who's an enemy, has a unique portrait and name. He even mentioned Matthew by name, so I'm pretty sure you know what we have to do with him. Go. He is a Myrmidon. He is very dangerous. He has a base 11 skill with a killing edge. This improves critical hit rate. Guy can be an absolute monster if you're not properly prepared. It can be a pain sometimes even if you are properly prepared. Anyway, let's visit this village.
This would never do. Look at the time. Must leave for Kaelin now. My business will be ruined.
Time is money after all. Hurry, hurry, rush, rush, rush.
Huh? What's this? That man must have dropped it.
He drops a torch. Alright, how do we want to go about this? Problem I have with this chapter, this is more so speaking from personal experience. Okay, never mind. Sir will be fine. Yeah, speaking from personal experience, this chapter can be quite annoying, in all honesty. That is... Alright, Sarah got a rank up in staves. It's not every day that you see that. Okay. I'll get back to what I was saying after I think for a little bit. Alright, after thinking on it a little bit, we're gonna start by having Lowen visit this village. Ah, what good timing. You try this, Swami? It's the invention of a great witch. Me, it's a mine. Contains some very explosive magic. Hide it on the ground, and when enemy steps on it, kaboom! Hee hee hee. I'm still testing them, so that one's free. Come back and tell me how it works. You get a mine. Mines are, in all honesty, kinda weird items. How they work is, how they work is that you place them on the ground, and if an enemy unit walks onto them, then the enemy will receive some damage. I typically don't use them, but they are items of particular note in this game specifically, since there is a glitch involving them. It is more akin to a game-breaking glitch than just a, oh hey, this is a fun thing you can do sort of glitch. So, personally, I'm going to stick to not using the mines at all throughout the playthrough. And here's what I was trying to get at earlier. Oh crap. I not think about this, because the Brigand just loves standing in this spot, which... Okay, this one doesn't block off guys' exact range. Once again, I'm gonna need to think about this for a little. Another problem this, once again, is more of a personal issue than an actual issue with the chapter. And that is that, I always estimate what guys' actual range it... You only have a 54% chance of hitting, but... Swordsman, you impressed me. You already knew you were good. I don't think I've ever played this game and not used you on my final team. Oh, yeah. And... Actual... Hector here. And... Move Matthew closer because he's the actual one who needs to talk to the guy. I like to play this portion of the... Oh crap, I just... Actually, no, I would have been screwed either way, because if I switch Lowen to his lance, then the Brigand will have come after me, so... I think it's better that I kept the sword on. And Lowen has gotten a level up. Strength. I'm really hoping you don't end up making, saying Kent, well, mostly saying Kent's been doing pretty mad this playthrough, all things considered. Obsolete. Because actually, in my last playthrough of this game, just on my free time, Lowen got blessed. I think I've already told you the story, but once again, it's been a while since I recorded, so I don't necessarily remember everything that I say in previous episodes. Once again, Not to mention that I've had to record this episode several times, therefore I generally would... You know what? Yeah, let's have would try and do some damage to this brigand. I may regret this, but I'm gonna do it. Actually, no, I'm gonna do a trade chain. I'm going to have Barter trade the hand axe to Dorcas, and then have Dorcas trade the hand axe to Hector, and have Hector try. This is on 39% chance to hitting you hit. Oh, that makes up for all your misses in the last episode. Well, not in the last episode, but in the last recording I tried of this episode. Oh, this Matthew's in his range. I think I'm just gonna put Matthews there. And I'll put Sarah in the trees, and Rebecca can move up simply so I can have them on standby. And Marcus, you can move up. Alright, let's see. This guy's going after Elwood. I may have messed up. I may have royally messed up. Alright, this guy's going after Matthew. Matthew! You're supposed to, like, dodge almost everything. In this episode, you're... Oh, no. Elwood. Okay, that, Archer hasn't moved. Alright, alright. Sarah, you can heal Elwood because he desperately needs it right now. That was half of his HP gone in a single turn. I usually use Oswin to draw out Guy. Why is it so inconsistent? The archers earlier I could double, but not this one. Actually, I think I'll have Hector weaken him, and then Lowen will finish him up. I probably should have done it in the reverse order since I do want to use Oswin. No, not Oswin. Hector into the end over Lowen, but whatever. And then I'll take that bull running off Dorcas from Matthew. Dorcas, will you be safe? Let me just check something real quick. I'm just having a horrible day. God's sakes. I know this isn't where I was. Something isn't horribly awry. I couldn't be bothered to care anymore. Alright, Dorcas, you take him out. Hector, you weaken this guy. I think I'll Matthew get revenge because finally he can't dodge. That's like Matthew's whole thing. He's supposed to dodge almost everything, but for some reason he can't now. I really shouldn't be getting this worked up, but I am. Yeah, will be fine. Taking out this archer. I didn't realize how low on health he was. Oh, barter trim that boy. What else can just meet up around here because we're gonna draw a guy, get him on our side most likely. And, oh, I probably should. Alright. I was trying to have Oswin equipped with the javelin, but I just didn't want to go my way. And now Matthew, talk to him. Hold on, you. I know you. Isn't your name Guy? It's... that you, Matthew? What a pleasant surprise! How's your swords work coming along? You are aware this isn't the best place to be catching up, aren't you? And we're on opposite sides here. What? Are you saying you're gonna fight me? Well, yeah, I've much improved. You can't beat me. You're quite a terror, Guy. Well then. Hold on, I think I'd prefer it if you repaid what you owe me. Huh? Last time I saw you, I gave you food. If I remember correctly, you said you owed me your life. Well, you said that because you said you'd feed me if I did. I hadn't eaten in 10 days. You were cooking meat. This isn't fair. Meatloaf's decay never lie. Isn't that right, Guy? Fine. Finally found work, and now I have to throw it away. This is all your fault. Here, we have Guy. Probably one of my favorite units in the game. Not everyone is too keen on Guy, is what I've gathered from the Fire Emblem community. However, I think he's one of the better units in the game. Yeah, his class is sword locked, which is an issue. I'm not going to act like it isn't. But at the same time, I already love Matthew, so it's not like that's going to stop me from enjoying the units that I like. He has pretty good HP growth, even though his actual strength growth is lacking. But at the same time, he has a very good speed and skill growth, alongside some pretty nice bases, all things considered. And those bases are even better if you're playing Hector hard mode. Specifically, you know how I said I thought Nils and Ninian were some of the best units in the whole game? I think Guy is up to that level if you can get those increased bases from Hector hard mode on him. Once again, that's taking into account if you can. If you're just playing on Ellawood normal mode, or even Hector normal mode, I still think he's a fantastic unit, just not as good. Yeah, I think we should be fine there. But low in here, we'll have an Iron Lance. Yeah, I think I'll be good. Barter, you're pretty fine where you are. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so, even though this should be obvious, yes, I plan to use Guy on my final team. Now, a lot of people will say that it's a bad idea for me to be using both Guy and Matthew on my final team. I think it'll turn out pretty alright, though. They're both pretty good units when you get down to it. And besides, battles aren't always just decided by who has the weapon triangle advantage, which is what I think a lot of people say whenever I hear the complaint about Guy, that the lances that how this game is designed kind of screws him over. I agree that kind of screws him over. But at the same time, Oswin gets a crit. No, that is not what I meant to say. At the same time, it doesn't completely mean that he won't have a chance to shine. Ooh, alright. After justifying, while I'm using Guy, Hector and Elwood unlock the support conversation. I will go over how you get support conversations in detail after we'll do the support conversation.
Elwood, it's good to see you're still well.
You expected otherwise?
No, of course not. I knew you'd be fine.
Hector, wait for a moment. What did you want?
Nothing. It's enough to see that you live and are still fighting. I just wanted to make sure you weren't overdoing it with me not around.
I should say the same to you.
Me? Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Built tough, you know. A little too much is just enough for me. But you've never been a hardy one, Elwood. Nor are you used to travel. Go on too long, and you'll collapse.
We're all weaklings compared to you, Hector. Thankfully, wars are not won by strength alone, eh? We've been sparring once every 2 months since we were 12. And of 30 matches, 14 I won, 12 I lost, and 4 were draws.
Huh? I think not. I recall 31 matches, and even 13-13 splits with 5 draws.
Yes, well, you recall wrong. I'm in the right.
What makes you so certain?
Whose snoring was it that shook the rafters in Numbers class? I've never heard Numbers class. Is it an English thing? That sounds partially racist, but I know that Fire Emblem typically is, that medieval English kind of feel for most of its games. So that's why I specify.
Good point.
Still, I'm touched you were worried about me. Now back to the fray.
Hey, wait.
Blast. That is a support conversation. Thanks, Captain Obvious. A couple of units can have them, and there are 3 ranks: C, B, and A. A lot of more modern Fire Emblem games have a lot more support conversations, and most opposite sex supports end in a full-on marriage. I don't have an issue with it, it's just some of them are kind of weird in my opinion. But anyway, there are a couple of specific supports that I want to show off in this Let's Play to the end, which most of the time are my favorites between the characters. I won't get to show off every support between every character I use, since an issue I have with this game is that the supports are limited to 5 that each character can have respectively. Meaning you can only max out 3 support conversations. And then, well, you can have then you can start work on another one, but you will never finish it. I never understood the logic behind that. Is it like a technical limitation? Because, like I said, I never understood why this is the case. It baffles my mind, but I do have specific pairs that pretty much every team member has at least one of, and a couple of support conversations aren't the full-on pairs that I want to show off, but When said are, jeez. Hector the dog. And that won't even matter because you can't fight back. Well, I mean, you can, but he'd do 0 damage to Hector. Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. I can only do 2 damage. Yeah, that's support conversations. Once I have 2 compatible members and they have their first report, then I will go over it. This is a choice. I was thinking about ending the episode off here, but I think it'll be fine if I keep going. Thank you, Hector. Alright, so let's see here. It's only the boss left. We have Boys, who for some reason is a green Irishman. I think we'll have Hector. You can't do anything. I mean to have you get the boss kills. I forgot that Rowan can use some healing, so we can try back. Huh. There was that one frustrating moment this chapter, simply because I kept mucking everything up. But, besides that, actually, I've been having a pretty good time going back and recording this series. Huh. Yeah, it's always been like that for me. I try recording, and once again I have an inconsistent recording schedule, which is once again something that I've been trying to fix in recent times. Just feels good when I can record again.
What's this? You've made it this far? Ha! I paid too much for that worthless pack of cell swords.
It's gonna do 8 whole damage to Oswin. Alright, once again, let me just double check something. Alright, I'm actually kind of wary about Elliot's health, so gonna use that bull runny. And I'll play it safe by just having Oswin wait. And I want to get some more items up here. I want to see if there's an iron sword guy can use. And the reason I'm shooting Hector up there, just like Dorcas, I want to see if there's another hand back. You can't fight back, so might as well. Barter with the critical! And level up. Alright, luck in defense. That's something you typically don't see Barter get. And Sarah, in case we need a healer on standby. Might as well heal 1 HP off of Matthew. Sang him off. No, I'm pretty sure he won't be doing any more fighting for the rest of this episode. Marcus, you can just stay there. I don't want the same thing that happened last time to happen again. Alright. Actually, before I kill the boss, let me start by having Hector visit the armor. Right, they do have an iron sword. Due to a mechanic we won't be seeing for a little bit, I think it's best if we just buy everyone's equipment one at a time. Yeah, if I... Let me try and have Barter do a bit more to this guy. Right, and once again, let me just double check something. Alright, I think we're good to have Elwood. No. Finish this guy off.
You've done well to come this far, laddie.
Where is Marquis Santarus?
I imagine he's on his way to a better place.
Frickin' cur.
I would stab this man. Get stabbed, but you just shrug it off and stab him again.
You've beaten me, but you're too late to save him. Too bad, eh, laddie? Geh, heh. Geh, ha.
And that's the end of Shrek's evil brother. Elwood is level 5. Better level up, but still not that great. I'm gonna start the rest of this episode. Well, not particularly episode, because there's still gonna be some after I do the. Because there's still an chapter cutscene. Actually, I think I'll. Never mind. I would have Lone get a javelin, but I honestly don't think we're gonna be using Lone for too much longer, so I think we'll be fine. And lastly, Guy can go get his iron sword, because as much as I like the killing egg, I'd rather that not be his only weapon. And let us seize the throne. Lord Helmen!
Is that you, Elwood?
Hold on, my lord.
I must apologize. Your father,
Do you know something, sir?
if I hadn't told Elwood about Darren's plans, this would never have.
Lord Helmen!
Go to Laus. Darren, the Marquis of Laus, knows all.
Marquis Laus.
Sorry, I can't.
Hold on!
Beware the Black Fang.
Lord Helmen is gone. Can't be. Lord Helmen, why? Why did this happen? Blast! What is going on? Go to Laus. We must speak to the Marquis of Laus, Lord Darren. You're right. We should leave quickly. Not sure how far we can get today, but I can't sit still.
Pardon me,
If I may. Who are you? I'm the steward of Santarus. With our Lord gone, what are we to do?
first you give Lord Helmen a proper burial.
After that, I'm sure the Lycian Council will have to meet. Stay here and defend the castle until you hear more.
I understand.
Let's go. We must keep moving.
Yes, and now we seek answers. For Marquis Santarus, too.
Lord Helmen, may you find peace. And now we can get a side quest chapter. Because I went to that village at the beginning. So next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem, we will, well, with Lord Helmen's parting words, we're gonna be heading towards Laus, seeing what Marquis has to say. See you guys then.